everybody, my name is Jennifer Seger and welcome back to the Seger Stories. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make our laundry detergent homemade. I get so tired of going to the store and lugging home those big bottles, and they cost a lot of money, right? They're like $20 or more for a container of Tide or Gain or whatever it is you use. So a few years ago, I did some research. I found some recipes online, and the one that I'm making today is my tried and true favorite recipe that I've tried for laundry detergent. It works in high efficiency washing machines, and I only use 1 to 2 tablespoons. So the batch that I make today will last me and my husband a year, which is phenomenal considering that the ingredients cost me less than $40. So I'm out a little bit of time today and I won't have to worry about going to the store for laundry detergent for 1 year. So I'm excited to show you guys what I do. If you want to follow along and try it at home, let's get started. Okay, let's talk ingredients. You're going to need 3 bars of laundry soap, a box of the washing soda by Arm & Hammer, and then a detergent booster. The Borax is the common brand. 2 scent boosters. I like to use Gain and I get 20 ounce. That's maybe a little more than I need, but I like it. 2 tubs of OxiClean, any kind, and then 2 boxes of baking soda. You're gonna need a mixing container. I use a 5-gallon bucket. You could just use even a garbage bag, but I cleaned this one out. I borrowed it from my husband's work, so please consider Homeworks for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. With our ingredients gathered, it's time to get started. I unwrap the soap. I use Fels Naphtha. You can also use a brand called Zud. It just depends on the scent that you like. And the first step, we need to grate it. So I'm going to use a cheese grater, but I'm actually going to use the small edge to get the finest grate that I can. And this does take a while. It takes some muscle. I will let you know, I've made it before using the larger grate, and I actually have the attachment for the KitchenAid mixer that you can use to shred all of the soap, and it just comes out looking just like shredded cheese. I use the grater because I like the fineness of it, and I just feel like for me, it mixes in with the detergent better. The bigger the pieces, the more they're going to tend to fall to the bottom when you have the detergent done. So I like to do this. If it gets gummed up, I do it on the horizontal, but once you get it all shredded, you know, it makes quite a bit. That's 3 full bars, and it probably took me a good 45 minutes to do it. All right, so I am ready to start mixing. I just have everything set up on the floor here. It's too hard to do on a counter because you do want to get in there and be mixing with your arms. So today I'm going to be wearing a glove. These are True Blues. I get them on Amazon and I will link below. It's already got some soap and stuff on it, kind of my household cleaning gloves, but it works great. Normally I would just work with my hand, but I did get a pretty good cut on my thumb when I was grating the soap earlier, so I'm gonna use the glove. The hand works really great. Just make sure and take off your rings. Speaking from experience, somebody who has lost their ring in a bucket of laundry soap, it is not always easy to find, but you can mix with your hands, so let's get going. I really don't have a particular order that I add the ingredients. I was just kind of dumping them in one at a time. And it's funny, as I'm watching the video while I'm editing it, I'm thinking, gosh, it would be easier if you poured in a little of each at a time. It would really cut down on the mixing. As you can see, it does make quite a lot of powder and dust going up in your face, so you might want to wear a mask. I don't know if anything's really harmful, but it's never great to be breathing in that much stuff, but it lasts pretty quickly, or I should say it goes pretty quickly, just getting everything dumped in there. I mentioned I'm using the scent boosters from Gain, and you can completely skip this step if you wanted a more natural product or just didn't want to spend the money. That's the most expensive ingredient, but I love the smell of Gain. I didn't want to give that up, so I got it all mixed in there. You can see Ruby is definitely trying to help out. And then I got my glove on and just gave it a good mix. I honestly liked it a little bit better with the glove because it wasn't getting caught under my fingernails. So I would definitely recommend it. Might just do it always in the future, even if I didn't cut my hand, which I cut my hand a few times today, so wasn't great. But just give it a good mix, break up the clumps where you see them, turn your bucket if you need to, and really go through until you can see that everything looks evenly dispersed, especially those scent crystals. And then it was time to just get it all dumped out in the different containers. I wanted to do this pretty neatly, so I started with my small scoop from the OxiClean, but But pretty quickly I thought, this is gonna take forever. So I just went for the big tub and got out that tub of OxyClean so I could fill that up and get my container filled, and then also fill a couple of the OxyClean containers as well as some leftover, because this makes quite a lot. And like I said, it lasts forever, especially because you're only using a couple tablespoons at a time. So this is everything it made, about a half gallon in a baggie. I filled both OxyClean containers, so I'll have backup, and then the jar that we use, we keep it by the washer with the tablespoon in it, and easy to throw in, and we have laundry detergent for a year. Okay, so that's it. That is making laundry detergent. It is super simple. The only part that takes a little time is if you choose to grate the soap. If you do use like a shredder, even a shredder attached to the mixer, which I've done before, it goes super quick. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and let me know in the comments below if you try it. I'd love to hear about your experiment with it. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss future content. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.